Hello and welcome back to 5 Talk Street. I'm Mark Hayes. Well, for 25 years, the Mexico Institute has been on a mission to advance the understanding and appreciation of the rich Mexican culture through artistic, cultural, and educational programs. And in honor of their 25th anniversary, the Mexico Institute is bringing to Dallas an exhibit from one of the most contemporary painters of Mexico. Clara Hinojosa is here today. She's the founder and director of the Mexico Institute, and Tessa Mujica is the art director for Juan del Valle. Ladies, what a pleasure to see you. So nice to have you here.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, Clara, let's begin with you. Let's talk a little bit about the motivation to bring Temptation to Dallas, because there is so much to learn for everyone here.
Oh, thank you. The reason is because the Mexico Institute would like to give the opportunity to a young artist to present his work. You know, it seems like we have been concentrating in artists from the past century, 100 years ago almost, and really the young artists are doing a fantastic job. And Temptation is a very unique and fresh approach to contemporary art, and very different from what we are used to in the traditional religious art.
Yeah. Tessa, Clara talked about the unique and fresh approach. Describe it for us, if you will.
Yes, Juan del Valle pictorial concept is an interpretation of the classic still gender life, where Juan Carlos, what he does is uses food as an excuse, as a metaphor to interpret all these human values, spiritual values that are within us, by using very iconic processed food as cupcakes, pizza, etc. Things that we love and we hate, and that we are very attracted to, but at the same time we know we reject, we know is not very healthy for us. He works through that as a metaphor to play with the sacred and the profane. And in the middle, just in the middle between the sacred and the profane, is temptation. And one thing very important that we must say of Juan del Valle is that he is the pioneer in Mexico of reconnecting the art, the contemporary art, with the spirituality. He did that in 2009 and 2010 with a very important public religious art project, the first one in Mexico, called Our Daily Bread, El Pan de Cada Día, where he exhibited in 12 churches around Mexico City during 24 days with more than 35,000 visitors, which is something unheard of before, where he exhibited all this concept of new icons, for saying, of processed food as a way of connecting with people and making them think through the sacred and the profane within us. And in this case, in the Temptation exhibition that is going to take place in the Museum of Biblical Art.
It's such a provocative topic, and Clara, it sounds like the Museum of Biblical Art is the perfect location for it.
Exactly, because it's a theme that has to do with the religious, with the spiritual. And so it's a collaboration between the museum and the Mexico Institute to bring Juan Carlos. And so I think it is, I'm sure it's going to be a big success and very, as you said, provocative, and it will make people think and reflect on that, between the good and the bad, and we all go through that every day.
Yeah, yes,
and
indeed.
You say, I'll start tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Well, ladies, what a pleasure to have you here. Thank you so much. The exhibit is going to run from September 12th through January 19th, so we urge everyone to get out and get a good look at it. So what a pleasure to have you here today.
Please, thank you so much.
Yes, indeed. What a pleasure to meet you both.
Thank you.
Hey, that's it for this edition of 5 Talk Street. I'm Mark Hayes. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time.